This thing failed me. Anyway, I noticed a few days ago that the front breaker reservoir on this thing had been going empty. You can see it started to suck the bottom out of it again. And I know that happens to be the back. So I had went to the rear and looked, and there was no leak. And lo and behold, yesterday my wife said it gave her a problem, and she looked back here and there was a leak. If you could tell, if you can look on that tire, you can tell there's a leak all over it. So we're gonna throw a jack up under that shock mount right there, whip that rear wheel off, pull the drum off, remove the brake hardware, brake shoes and hardware, pull that wheel cylinder out, replace it. My wife already bought one. She was on the way home. She had the good sense to know to go buy advanced auto parts and grab her some brake fluid and a wheel cylinder and tell me about it so I can have it put on there. So that's what we're about to do. This jack has squealed like this since the day I bought it new and took it out of the box. Okay, so I am going to take a moment, gather my tools up. I'm going to need the socket, the deep well socket that came with these spike lug nuts to remove those. I'll need my brake tools that I use for the springs, and we'll need the line wrenches and a couple of metric sockets and a ratchet. So let me gather that stuff up. We'll be right back. Okay. Hey Anthony, you gonna have to remove this wheel? Yep. Yep, maybe not. There we go. I was beginning to wonder if the old Cobalt was going to have enough nuts to take that off of there. Ooh, yeah. Look at all that brake jizz all over the tire. So this is your wheel cylinder. Oh yeah, it's blowed out big time right there. And that's where all my brake fluid is going. So I'm gonna have to remove all this. I'll pop all these springs loose here, pop these springs loose there, pull the brake shoes off. All right, well I'm gonna go ahead and spray this off with some brake parts cleaner, particularly the shoes. Oh Lord, I hope this not get back on the GoPro there. Let's get you guys back a little further. Tech tip: Super Tech brand from Walmart, brake part cleaner, $1.98 a can. Let's see here. You know what? Go ahead and use a nifty little brake tool. That's what it's made for. I have the thing, may as well use it. Don't forget your safety glasses. Pop this off. Retaining springs. Weird. I'm blind. It makes me so good at this. Well, wonder if I should set my camera to time lapse and watch how long this takes. Sometimes you just have to hit it with a different purse. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we ain't gotta do all that. Not necessarily. Pull this out. Now, what we want to do is get around behind it. I am a good example of what never to do. Right now, I do not have a jack stand under this vehicle. And I'm not going to put one under there. Please do not be like me. I might put one under here in a second. I'm going to do it right now. I think I learned the lesson the first time I dropped a vehicle on myself. These look to be probably 13mm bolts and a maybe 10mm 7/16, 3/8, 7/16, somewhere around there, line wrench. See, I have a half here. I already can tell that's way too big. Alright, I'm gonna gather tools. Be right back. Okay, so, whoops. Alright. Yes, Mookie. Okay. Oh yeah. Got your bag.
Yep.
Okay, so I went ahead and took the liberty of cracking the line loose and loosening the bolts already. I do believe, I think I got the line all the way off. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove these. Oh shoot, I scratch my glasses up. That's just exactly what I don't want. Go ahead and remove these two 13mm. There's probably 8 or 10mm, 13mm bolts. 13mm of socket you need, let's put it that way. Blue Dream and a Swisher. What's that? I'm afraid I do not know what that means. All right. So a little persuasion from a flathead screwdriver there, an old Craftsman pry-bar. And here is, oops. Here is your wheel cylinder. I thought this might have been the side that blew out. Maybe it will be the other side. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay. All right. That's the removal. I've suddenly had some paperwork arise that needs to be taken care of. I'm gonna go handle that. We'll be back in a minute to put the new one in for the reinstallation. All right. Have our new wherever CarQuest wheel cylinder. Part number WCA 51081. So, I'll go ahead and pull this plug out. Looks like we're going to need a. It's probably weigh like a 5/16. It's like a smaller 3/8 for the bleeder nipple. Go ahead and get your bolts. Get on up in there. Now, one thing you want to remember is your bleeder nipple should go on top. Go ahead and tighten your bolts down. Once you got your bolts tight, reattach your line. Go ahead and reattach your line, and then you'll put your brakes back together. Alright, get the brake line tight. Now you go ahead and reassemble your brakes. You will have to reuse their pins from the old wheel cylinder. Always wear your safety goggles, safety glasses, especially when using chemicals. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Go ahead and get that joker good and clean. Use your power washer and a can. Let's see here. All right. And you reverse the process. Put the springs back on, yada yada. I don't know if y'all want to watch me struggle like an asshole now or fast forward to see if I actually was successful in this job or not, but now is your chance. Oh, not too bad.
Daddy,
Hey, beautiful.
can I get in the van?
Not until I get it off the jack.
Okay.
When I get finished with it, then you can do it. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Make sure you put this part in before you get too far. All right. Close. Ah, told you. Struggle like an asshole with these things sometimes. Now I'm just going to clean it off again when finished. Yes, it is that simple. It's a dying art, fellas, and you know it. You know it, and I know it. Pretty sure anybody watching this video does it. All right. We'll wipe that down pretty good. Put the drum back on. Bleed the brakes. She'll be ready to go. And there it goes. Bled the brakes. Put the tire and wheel back on. About ready to go. Go ahead, I'll get it. Careful. Love you. She said the brakes are good. On to the next one.